live stream. I'm gonna let some people get in here. Hopefully y'all take a look at the title and the thumbnail. When you come in, please smash that thumbs up. I am in my pajamas. Ran to the store because ran out of cigarettes. And turned on my YouTube just to have something going in the background. What's up, Justin? Dubs? What's happening, Dubs? Just to have something in the background going while I went to the store. I opened up YouTube and I seen my horses being published on Todd Bryant's channel because he cannot quit fucking stalking us. Like, we thought, Kiser's gone. Like, he's dead to us, finally. Hopefully, he'll be dead to everybody at some point, all the way dead. But he's dead to us. And the person that was inciting all that with Kiser is gone, disappeared from all forms of media, which was J.J. Scarborough, the elected jailer that was trying to, incite violence against us to save face for his sheriff's department's chief deputy, a.k.a. best friend of his. That guy's gone, silent. And Chris Ruff, he's gone, silent, like the little bitch that he is, little fucking turncoat. And now that leaves Todd. He's not very smart, is he? He's not very smart. But because Tiffany and I have beat everything, like there's no reason to continue to state our case, to argue ourselves, or what we've been damaged as much as you can get damaged. So we didn't just lay down and take it. We fought all the way through the whole thing and persevered, and we came out the other end. Here I am on this small channel. Tiffany's still got her channel. We're barely surviving financially. We're sharing everything with you. We're completely vulnerable. So, but we're not in defense mode anymore, right? I love those icons there, Dub. Members can do that, you all can be members. You'd help us pay for our horses. We're trying to keep all four. We're trying. I've already pretty much decided that I might. Okay, so I'm tossing it around whether or not I'm going to sell the other two, the two mares. It's really hard for me. I love those horses. But yeah, so we've been completely open and letting people in on our private lives, which is the horses. Obviously, Tiff's scared to death to let you all in on her being a mom to her children. Like we can't let our kids even be, you know what I'm saying? Like, how fucked up is it that we have someone like Todd Bryant who's so obsessed that he's right now doing a live stream to stalk me and Tiffany and our horses because he just cannot let us go. That's how sad that fat fucking piece of shit alcoholic is in his life, is that we can't even take a dump. We can't clean our horse's shit without him streaming it. And what the fuck is the purpose in the stalking and harassment and all these, criminal statutes? What's the point? What's the fucking point? I'm not going to call the cops because they're not going to do nothing, right? We know that. As citizens, we know that if we have someone that's stalking or harassing us, we the people, we're not going to get no assistance from the law. I think that's where Lane Myers messed up, thinking that he was going to get assistance on Chris Ruff throwing bricks through his window or having buddies of his throw bricks through his window. It does you no good to call the fucking cops, man. Speaking of Lane, it's fucked up what's going on with him. we are going to be doing something to the best of my knowledge on this channel to try to bring more awareness to that. It's I heard he was looking at like 40 fucking years for YouTube video or whatever. We'll go over it more. I'm trying to learn more about the case. Who is Pressmaster, Stephanie? Who is that? What did they say? It's crazy. Like, we can't block enough. You know, we literally cannot shovel shit for our horses on a live stream without some fucking lunatic weirdo who has a protection order against him from a goddamn church fucking stalking us, man. It's true. What up, Toe? Why? Like, why? How is that YouTube content for him? How the fuck is that content? How the fuck can you take a woman's vertical live stream of her pouring her heart out, talking about, look, let me share everything, like in our private lives. This is what we do when we're not on YouTube. Here's our horses. Since you all have been helping us stay monetized so that we can afford to keep the 2 mares, or even the 2 boys for that matter. Like, we're struggling keeping any of the horses, but we share that with you, and immediately that's the thing that they're going to attack on. That's the thing that Todd is doing it right fucking now. That sore piece of shit fucking loser, that drunken piece of shit loser, is literally sitting in his wife's basement right fucking now, watching Tiffany's live stream, which she removed from YouTube. It's got her little child in the background. We thought, okay, now that Kiser's dead, right? Now that JJ's fucking gone, we can be normal people a little bit. That's what we thought. We thought, all right, good. Our stalkers are fucking gone. They're dead to us. We relaxed just a little bit after being completely fucking damaged for a year. 2 years now. I'm sorry. 2 more years. We barely even halfway recovered from the original incident that started our YouTube channel. And then now this for the past 2 years. And we thought, all right, we're still kicking. Let's share where we're at with everybody. And we expose ourselves even more and do a live stream in the barn after moving our horses. And the first fucking chance that JJ's little Muppet bitch Todd fucking Bryant gets, in a drunken fucking rage in his wife's goddamn basement in fucking Radcliffe, Kentucky, in a shithole of a house with garbage trashed all over his fucking yard. He never gets outside to fucking clean anything. Now, my house ain't super clean neither. I've got way too much shit in my yard. I'm not a rich man. I don't have a lot going on. And I have way too many items that I'm used to having property for that are all stuffed into my little property in Indiana. And we need to get back on a farm. But I'm not filthy like Todd. He's fucking filthy. And it is not a comfortable position to have some filthy fucking drunken, rageful alcoholic that does not know us, fucking obsessed with us. I don't get it. Do you all get it? Is this what YouTube's about? Can people not just have a fucking YouTube channel without having stalkers and fucking obsessive compulsive freaks? Why? Nobody gives a fuck about Todd, man. Nobody gives a fuck about Todd. Is there anybody in here who gives a fuck about that man? If he was to fucking slit his wrists and die tomorrow, would anybody care? It's a good question, right? Would anyone give a shit? I'm looking for answers. Nope. Damn, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I would like to see him do it, because that would relieve me of a stalker. You know what I'm saying? Like, what a position to put me and Tiffany in. We don't want nobody to get hurt. We don't want nobody to get hurt. We want them to leave us the fuck alone. Let us live our life without being in fear that you're going to hurt our fucking animals, that you're going to cause damage to children. Following us is great, okay? We're sharing that. We're sharing, letting people see exactly what we're going through due to government misconduct. That's what we set out to do. We knew we were exposing ourselves for that. What we were never doing was putting things out there for people to cause damage to. And what kind of a person does it take to intentionally cause damage to other people in the name of a government official committing misconduct on those people? They're victimizing the victims. Am I right? Put a 1 in chat if you agree that what this is are people victimizing the victims of government misconduct. And those very same people that do that run around in cliques, flying Gadsden fucking flags, having 3%ers tattooed on their fucking hands, having backdrops on their YouTube channels of American flags upside down, and all this fucking bullshit representation, which is 100% opposite of what they're acting out with. 100% backwards. Does anyone know what the Gadsden flag is supposed to represent? It was opposition of Britain rule, the government rule. Yeah, they're monetized on my back. I got them monetized. They got monetized by attacking me and Tiffany. Transparency for me, but not for thee. What kind of transparency do you expect? You want me to pull my pants down for you? You want to see my asshole? You know what I mean? Because that's what these people want. They're literally going after our kids. It's our horses, our kids. That's not what we're transparent. Transparency means we share with you financially what we're going through on records. Everything that is publicly available, we are sharing with you. That's what transparency is. Nobody is asking anyone to be transparent beyond that. Not us, not anybody in this 1A community, nothing. We don't give a fuck about what people do behind their private closed doors. We give a shit what they do with our tax money. We give a shit how they conduct themselves when they're being paid on our dollar. We give a shit that they follow the black and white rules and policies that are put in place, chosen specifically through legislation by we the people. That we expect, all those actions we expect transparency on. We don't expect to know what color their fucking wives' panties are. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you? We don't expect to know their dogs' names. We don't expect to criticize their children's haircuts. That's not transparency. That's stalking. Michael Kiser's fucking gone because of it. Gone. Find him. The only place you will find that motherfucker is sucking on somebody's honey bun in Etowah County fucking jail on his way straight to prison after he goes to court. Why? Because he expected more than he felt like he was entitled to the inside of people's lives. That motherfucker learned his lesson. Put a 1 in chat if y'all agree. Kiser learned his motherfucking lesson. You know what one of his charges was for? Leaving the state and coming to my motherfucking town. That was one of the reasons he's back in jail right now. Fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and find out. Call it transparency if you'd like. But if you come trying to take a peek inside my asshole, you're going to find out that it ain't very transparent up there. When you start demanding that I show you fucking receipts for my purchases of my normal, like, food and shit, like Todd does, this motherfucker fucking had a whole goddamn live stream bitching about me and Tiffany sharing a $4 fucking Biggie meal from Wendy's. a Wendy's Biggie meal at lunchtime. Motherfucker did a 4-hour live stream about it. Y'all think that's creepy? Isn't that creepy? Could you imagine? Who was it that said some shit about transparency a minute ago? Could you imagine if I followed you around and demanded to know every single thing about every fucking piece of food that you put in your mouth every day? Or when you spend time with your animals? It's fucking creepy. I don't care if these people have a YouTube channel. It's fucking creepy as fuck. There's a reason a church put a 6-year protective order on Todd Bryant. And it ain't because he's super religious, right? That ain't why churches put fucking protective order on people. It's because he's nuts. He's dangerous. He's a danger to himself, his wife, and others. He's a danger to his dogs and his chickens. He's a danger to society. Just like Kiser was a danger to society. Thank God Etowah finally fucking put him where he belongs. Thank God. And what's with the legal system? Allowing people to behave this way. And then people wonder why I don't believe in it. Why do I not believe in the legal system? Well, let's see. Let me count thy ways. But one of thy ways is because they only have laws to protect themselves. In other words, the laws exist, supposed to be protecting the public, but it's only ever used by government officials, by government employees, ever to protect themselves. They never do it. Why do you think there are so many battered women who can't even get protective orders, who's, even when they do, it's just a piece of paper. They are never protected from the fucking abusive ex, and they can't get away from them. It's because the government don't ever fucking do shit for people. When we tried to file a protective order on Scarborough, we tried it in both jurisdictions. And in my jurisdiction in Harrison County, Indiana, mark that down, folks, the judge thought, this is what he sent back on it, he thought that I had to be in a physical relationship with the person that I was petitioning against. Maybe in 1930, Judge, but not now. You don't have to be fucking the individual to need a protective order against them. Like way back in the day, that's how those were, but they don't, that's not how they are now. Now they also include stalking and harassment. You don't have to be in a domestic relationship. That would be funny though, if I'd gotten one anyway, even after the judge put it on documentation that it's domestic partnership. Oh shit. What say you all? Does Todd want to be in a domestic relationship with me? Put a one in chat if you think Todd is horny for my dick. If that's what his problem is. Think he's in love with me, you all? One in chat if you think Todd's in love with me. And on top of that, keep putting ones if you think his wife Brandy wants to fuck me. I'll bet Brandy was telling Todd how fucking manly I am when she watched me on YouTube. They were probably laying in the bed together for the first time she let him lay in the bed. I'll bet you he was allowed out of the basement to lay in the bed next to her. Maybe because she was tired of cheating on him so much and not giving him any attention. So he comes up, cooks her fucking dinner. Maybe he was laying in the bed next to her and they were watching me on YouTube. And his wife, Brandy, said, I would fuck the shit out of that guy, Chris. I would fuck him senseless. He's hot as shit. right? And Todd was probably like, oh God, that's what a hot guy looks like. I want to fuck him. You think that's how it went? And he became obsessed ever since? Jesus. The dude won't even let Tiffany put a fucking video up of cleaning stalls. That is obsessive. It's nuts. Like, I never thought in a million years when we created YouTube channels that we would have to feel some type of insecure to publish a goddamn video of shoveling horse shit. The fuck is with these government bootlickers, man? What is with them? Y'all want to hear something fucking funny? So, on Facebook, on the Meade County group, like the Facebook group for the county, some fucking weirdo with an avatar, you know, fake Facebook, obviously, with an avatar named Beck Lewis was posting in there thinking that the Meade County residents were spiteful or hateful towards me. They're not. They support me and Tiffany. And this person had it all confused and went in there and thought that if they would talk about our upcoming cases and try to paint us bad like the idiots do from Kiser on YouTube, from Todd and Kiser and JJ, they thought they were going to be able to play that game on Meade County's site. It didn't work out too well for old Beck Lewis. And Beck Lewis was having a real hard time because people were like, what's wrong with you, man? Our government is corrupt. We have problems. These people didn't do anything wrong. That's what Beck Lewis was getting. Was Beck Lewis was getting more and more upset because he was getting backlash for trying to pull that dumb JJ bullshit in the wrong group. He finally outed who he was. Y'all want to know? Put a 1 in chat if you want to know who Beck Lewis actually turned out to be. It's fucking hilarious. Fucking frauditor watch. Fucking frauditor watch. That's who it was. The motherfucker that wrote a death threat, cease and desist, and signed my name to it and emailed it to JJ. That motherfucker had the nerve to go into Meade County's fucking Facebook page and try to talk shit about me and Tiffany in our case, where nobody agrees with what the government did to us. There's like 4 or 5 JJ followers in there. That's it. So they got overwhelmed with numbers. Oh my God, and it follows another, like you all, mods, if you'll put Meade County Facebook page link in here, I'd like to see you all follow it more. It's great. So the sheriff is fucking up everything, and they are desperate to get some kind of clout now. This is funny. So I guess the new venture that the sheriff's department, we're talking about Wimpy, who has the bad team, right? The bad guys working for him, the one that laid hands all over Tiffany and I, Ray Whited, the chief. So they're trying to save face because election time's coming up. So they're posting all this dumb clout shit, and they really fucked up. So last week, they're on this mission to like make it look like they're cleaning everything up, like all the drugs. So last week they posted that they busted a marijuana grow, right? It was like, I don't know, 50 plants or something, somebody had. Well, it ain't illegal. I mean, there's some illegal factors still, but it did not get them positive energy. So Wimpy had gone as far as to have he'd used all of his resources, all of his connections at all the media. He went to Fox 41, he went to Wave 3, he went to like all the mainstream news sources, he went to his own. Now the judge in that town owns that Meade County newspaper, by the way. The judge owns the newspaper. That's not a conflict, is it? Now, that newspaper published it, and Meade County Messenger published it, or Meade County Messenger is their newspaper. And then, of course, WMMG, which is that fucker that we did the live stream about not long ago, Chad Hobbs, the fluff piece boy. They all did it. This marijuana grow bust was all over, and they were doing that on purpose because of elections coming up, right? So they were like so proud of themselves for busting this person for growing a few plants. Nobody was cool with it. Like, everybody was like, yeah, well, why don't you fucking get off your ass and do some real work? Like, marijuana ain't even, you know what I mean? It was fucking great. So this week, they got this very convenient story where there's a couple of baggies, a bottle of Gatorade, and like some hypodermic needles, and they claim that their narcotics team was out doing a narcotics investigation, and while they were out working on a narcotics investigation, they just so happened to see somebody speeding. This is their story. They just saw somebody speeding, and then a strong odor of marijuana was coming from the car. So they did a search on the car and they found these drugs. Is that how it works? And let me ask you this. Wouldn't, if their probable cause came from the odor of marijuana, put a 1 in chat if you think marijuana should have been part of the bust from the car. 1 in chat if the officer's probable cause was the strong odor of marijuana, that they should have found marijuana in their bust of the car. Because they didn't. There's no weed in the picture. So what's that about? The fuck is that about, Meade County Sheriff's Department? Sounds awfully fishy. Keep doing it. We're going to keep calling them out. Keep posting that shit. Keep calling all your connects at all these media organizations. Keep fucking exposing yourself, Meade County Sheriff Department. We're going to call you on your bullshit. Come election time, mark my words. Sheriff Wimpy, I know you're watching this. Mark my words. Everyone's going to know about you by the time elections roll around. Everyone's going to know. They already do. They know that you don't give a flying shit about your boy Ray Whited running around beating women and trying to tase people because of his big fat fucking feelings. They already know. You're done. Get the fuck out of government. Hey, OMC. Hey, Tiff, put your video back up and block my brother Creeper from your Google account completely so he cannot see any more of your videos. And then report to YouTube copyright strike on Todd. How y'all like them apples? Let's clean the fucking trash out, shall we? Put a 1 in chat if you think me and Tiff need to start cleaning the fucking trash out. Like, we're sitting here letting all these other people fucking falsely report us and shit when we're not even doing real reports. We're not even using any of the system. We're not calling fucking cops and reporting stalkers. We're not filing fucking police reports. We're not filing fucking complaints with YouTube. Put a 1 in chat if you think we should start. Fuck these motherfuckers. Fuck you, Chris fucking Ruff. Fuck you, Todd fucking Bryant. Fucking stalkers. Fuck Kiser if he ever gets out and watches this. Like, fuck these motherfuckers. There you go, Tiff. There's an awful lot of ones rolling. Let's fucking do it, man. I'm sick of not fucking taking action on these people. It ain't like we can do anything else. Right? What's it gonna hurt? What's it gonna hurt? So I think I'm going to, like, okay, so Todd has said that he's going to come to my house at 2 o'clock in the morning. He was drunk on a live stream, said he's going to come to my house and I was going to need my gun. Put a 1 in chat if you think that right there should be able to get me a protective order all by itself. Should we get a protective order against Todd in Hardin County? What say you? Should we get a protective order against him? That is nowhere near the only threat he's made. Todd needs a taste of fucking reality. He needs to be held accountable for his actions. Like, we have been way too kind. Way too kind. This motherfucker is committing stalking and harassment. Not to mention, he and JJ fucking published evidence that was state's evidence that was not supposed to be filmed and posted on his channel. He brought JJ up after the ethics hearing and fucking sugar-coated everything right after JJ got busted for 2 different ethics violations and said, nothing happened to the guy. I was there. I witnessed it. He's fine. It's on fucking record. Like, it's on the records. You can see it. You know he's a liar. Todd's a fucking liar. But I think that he needs to face judges in courtrooms. Don't you all think so? Todd needs to have to get up, clean the puke out of his fucking beard, put on some decent looking fucking clothes, and stand in front of a goddamn judge and explain what the fuck his actions are all about. It ain't about YouTube, y'all. Like, me and Tiffany can't do shit. We need freedom. Me and Tiffany deserve some fucking freedom. Some. Without harassment, without stalkers, feeling entitled to know what color fucking underwear we wear. We need to be able to clean horse shit out of a stall on a live stream without getting harassed for it. The dude is over there counting the piles of fucking when I opened up his stream, the first thing I heard was Todd talking about touching my tits. What? What the fuck? Why was that fat fucking creep talking about touching my tits? First of all, Todd, I'm a guy. I'm a man. Talking about touching my fucking tits is fucking creepy, dude. God, what's wrong with these fucking people? I don't know whether I'm supposed to laugh, freak out, or fucking like, what is going on? What is going on? Holy shit. Like, YouTube back and forth banter is one thing. This is not what that is. That's not what that is. I mean, this is like fucking obsessive attacks over a couple. It doesn't matter what we post. Oh, no. Don't time out Flying Grandpa. We need to fix that. Mods, if you'll fix that. Yeah, don't time out Flying Grandpa. Thank you, Stephanie. That might have been an accident. Sorry, Flying Grandpa, that had to have been an accident. Be careful with them wrenches, mods. I don't have very many out there. I don't want them misused. Yeah, I know the chat moves pretty quick and you might accidentally hit the wrong button. But let my main moderators handle kicking people out. We don't... Yeah, I think it was an accident, Flying Grandpa. Sorry, buddy. Let my main mods, and they know who they are. They're standard mods and operating mods. I've only got a couple operating mods and they know their job. We're only kicking people flat off the channel, like my brother's Creeper, Todd, Bloodborne. You know, there's certain people that are getting completely banned. Other than that, it's pretty much like there's no reason really to have a wrench unless you're just keeping up with, like, you know, words that can't be said on YouTube. And you know what they are. The spammer words. That's the only reason we have other wrenches out there besides that. Anyway, yeah, that's what the fuck. So like I come here to the store, I'm getting ready to go home, go to bed, you know, like a normal life stuff. And I run to the store and I turn on YouTube and I see generally pathetic. Okay. And I clicked it and there's a man counting turds from our horse shit, watching Tiffany's video, calling her a whore and all this, saying that he wants to play with my fucking titties. And I'm like, let's give him this at least. Like, if he wants to fucking go back and forth, Todd, somebody go over and tell Todd, turn this video on, you fucking creep. Turn this video on. Watch how we really feel about you. And then look in the mailbox in the next few days and you'll find out that we're done fucking playing with you. I'm filing a goddamn restraining order on his fucking crazy ass. And I've got the recording of him telling me that he's coming to my house to kill me. I've got several other recordings. We've got the video that he played where he published the front of my fucking lawyer's house. I mean, yeah, we're good. Let's go in front of a judge, you fucking creep. You think it was bad when the church fucking nailed you? Shit, we're gonna make sure you got a red flag on your fucking name on the police fucking system. You fucking creep. And I know this is exciting shit, right? Like, to you all, this is exciting shit. Fucking YouTube beef, right? Well, I mean, it's only exciting until somebody gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? And Todd is just the type of person to be off the rails to get somebody hurt. More than likely to be himself that gets hurt, but he's the type of person to cause that action to happen. He's fucking nuts. Like, he's fucking crazy. And not in like a fucking certifiable way. It's in a I want to be a cool way. He's trying so desperately for anyone to give a flying fuck that he even exists, that he thinks that acting crazy might get him that dire attention that he's fucking craving so badly that he didn't get from his fucking parents because he don't have any. What'd we get hidden? Who's Vaughn? I've never heard of that. So this is the kind of guy that got no attention. He married a 17-year-old girl. He says he married her on her 17th birthday. Tell me how that works and you're not fucking pedoing it up. Tell me how that works. How do you meet and marry a girl in one fucking day on her 17th birthday? Because it just so happens in Kentucky that it becomes legal for an adult to marry a 17-year-old, to get with a 17-year-old at the age of 17. You all think that's a coincidence, or you think the motherfucker's a pedo? God, this dude's fucking whacked, man. Got a fucking 6-year restraining order from him from a church. He fucking married a 17-year-old little girl. He's fucking obsessed with our horses. He's obsessed with me. He wants to play with my titties. He wants to know what the insides of our innards look like. He tells dudes to piss on him. All these are facts. This isn't an argument. All these are facts. Like, the fuck kind of people is this JJ fucking Scarborough government finding to work on their team? What the fuck kind of dangerous ass fucking people do these people drum up? This is what you got to look forward to if the government ever retaliates against you. They will fucking destroy you financially. They will go after anything to make a hardship for you. They will go after your kids and your pets, your significant others, your family members. I have photographs of JJ, my brother's trooper, Todd, all these motherfuckers, Kiser, going to my family's fucking houses. That's what the government, this is the government, will do this shit to you. Why? Because you're a victim. If you're a victim of a government misconduct and you speak out about it, this is what you've got to look forward to. Speaking of that, I'm getting ready to do a video collab with a family who have a crazy fucking video that they need to share with you. And this was the conversation that I had with her today. She's very smart, and what happened to that family, okay, I'll give you the gist of it. The girl had to make a welfare call check, right? Like, isn't that what people that think the cops still do their job think it's okay to do? Do a welfare check if you're worried about somebody? So she was worried about her dad. She did a welfare check call. And what did the cops do? You all know. You all know what the cops did. And it was fucking fucked up, dude. So they got a video of it, and they're just beside themselves. They can't believe that the cops did what they didn't think cops do. We all know what cops do, so we're not going to be surprised at that part. And they're beside themselves. They're looking for like help, right? They can't believe what they just went through. And we do what we do on For Public Safety. So we will be doing that with this family. In that, I had a conversation with her today and I said, look, we do that for you. We do that on For Public Safety. We got you. You will have support. Matter of fact, if y'all will put praying hands, a heart, or a one chat, if you will support this family. That way, if she's watching, she sees that we have her back. But I told her, I said, this, because she was telling me how they're deleting everything that goes on the internet, right? The sheriff's department is. And I said, that's just the first step. Like, if you think that's crazy, just wait. Like, if you do this with us, you will see there will go another step. So beware. The next step is going to be a lot worse than them deleting shit off the internet. You all know that. But again, we always have these talks with our victims before we ever publish their stories. And 9 times out of 10, they want to go forward with it. Because usually once people have set out and decided, hey, we're going to speak out about this, they don't back down, which is fucking awesome. All Americans need to start doing it. Could you all imagine how many misconduct cases, how many lawsuits, how much change would be made, forced, if everyone spoke out? And then on that note, the fucking criminal pieces of shit need to quit fucking acting like they're victims. Like Chris Ruff, he ain't no goddamn victim of nothing. He's a fucking piece of shit criminal, right? There are them. Kiser was one of them. Ruff is one of them. There are a lot of people who are abusing these platforms and this genre and the community of we the people who have been done wrong. Thank you so much, Sunday. Every penny of that is going towards keeping our horses. Thank you very much. But that's what's going on. There are we the people who have collectively had enough of government abuse and misconduct. Those are key fucking words. And we're standing up against this. But what's happening is criminals who are actually committing fucking crime and abusing other people are standing on that as their excuse. So we, the people, also need to start fucking policing ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's easy to just say, well, I don't care about that because I'm focused on government misconduct. You don't get to do that. Thank you so much, Flying Grandpa. Very much appreciated, you all. We don't get to do that. We can't demand that they do their fucking part and we not do our fucking part. So we've got to start being a little bit more proactive at kicking out people that pretend or abuse that notion that it's government misconduct and government abuse when they get caught creating fucking victims, right? We got to quit allowing that to just be overlooked, you know? And it's not our job to judge everybody, but I think we can all easily establish right from wrong when it comes to hurting someone. Am I right? Like, I think all 80 of you in this room are perfectly capable of knowing when one person has hurt another person and know that that's not right. Am I right? Put a 1 in chat if that's right. If you understand that if you know that someone has done something to hurt another individual, that's not the fuck okay. And we will not let them, the people that do that, stand behind us, hiding behind us, and saying, we all stand against the government together. No, motherfucker. We're done with that shit too. The 80 of us are going to fucking shift out of the way, grab you by your fucking hair, and throw you to them. We're going to feed you to the fucking wolves, Chris Ruff. That's my stance. Fuck criminals, and fuck government misconduct. And fuck you, Todd Bryant. Get the fuck up off my titties and my horses, you fat fucking basement dwelling troll bitch. All right, y'all. I'm going home to Tiffany. I got her cigarettes. And thank you all for the super chats. That's very much appreciated. And thank you all for being here. especially on a whim like this, in vertical no less. But I didn't even mean to do this live stream. I just wanted to unload that. So I love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.